Are we live? We are live. Hello. Tonight's going to be a bit of a weird one. Obviously, you know I go live Tuesdays and Thursdays. Hi, James. How's it going? Hi, Daniel. So obviously we go live Tuesdays and Thursdays. However, yesterday I had I was busy yesterday, so I just couldn't. So we're live tonight. So probably going to see way less people here tonight, but it's going to be intimate. You like this shirt? I'm wearing like a vest. Otherwise you'll see my nips. But it's from TK Maxx. It was like, I can't remember when I bought it, ages ago. But yesterday I was getting a tattoo. I'll show that to you later. And then I had a lovely big delivery arrive today as well. So all good. So I've got something to show you as well. Very exciting. How are you all? What did you have for your tea? I had chicken burger with sweet potato fries. It was very, very good. And today, thanks, that's really nice to say. I lost my train of thought. Sweet potato fries? What did you have for tea? And how are you? So today I've kind of had a day off, but I have worked a little bit. But I went and I got my hair cut today. So, because I'm growing in that style, they didn't touch the top, so it looks so messy and so heavy. But I've had a skin fade on the bottom and I've had my beard tidied up. Hi, Nana Noodles. I just got in the door from work, so gonna fire a frozen pizza in the oven. Nice. What flavour pizza? It's very important to know. I had some stuffed red peppers. They had risotto rice and cheese in. Oh, I know what that is. I've made that before. I'm not a fan of a bell pepper, but if it's like baked, it's okay. Potato, broccoli and some veg. That sounds delicious, Daniel. Spinach omelette. I make that all the time. Hi Beanie, how's it going? It's weird being here on a Wednesday. Thanks, I get lots of compliments about this. It's like a shirt. It might even be a bit big for me. Like, look at the neck. Busy day, stock count at work from 11:30 to 5:30. I remember those days. We used to, when I worked at Argos, we used to do stock counts, but they would last 2 to 3 weeks because we'd have to count everything. Normal peppers, not the spicy ones. Yeah, I know. But I don't like a bell pepper. Goodfellas thin base with pepperoni and gonna add some Njida and some extra mozzarella because the cheese is always the best. Yeah, cheese is the best bit of a pizza. So yeah, had a haircut today. Also treated myself to a coconut Dr. Pepper. So I'm happy. I actually had 2. Oh, it's the calculations. Yeah, ours was mental, but like 99% of the time it was, probably say 99.9% of the time it was completely accurate, but still really important to do. And I think we did a stock count like every 6 months, and like the shop couldn't close. Like, it'd be so much better if like you could close the shop, but you just have to do it while trading. It was actually fun. It was all right. I didn't get involved that often. Only when I sort of ran stores did I really get too involved in the planning and stuff. But I think I actually did a like, let me count this, maybe once. I'm not, as you probably know, I'm not the best with a head full of numbers, so probably made a couple mistakes the first time and never got asked again. There are 96 pancakes in a box, and if you have 42, you have to work out how many. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's a nightmare. That is a nightmare. Let's just wait for a couple more people to arrive, then I'll show you the fun and exciting stuff. So yeah, sorry about kind of like last minute, because I was meant to tell you last week that I couldn't do Tuesday, and then I still planned it for Tuesday, and it just never worked out that way. So sorry if you're a bit disappointed by me not showing up last night, but I was with my nephews and nieces, and we had super loads of fun. In Pizza Express, we used to have to count everything every Sunday night. Wow, counting tea bags. Wow. I can't imagine. That's weird. Like, I get counting TVs. That makes sense to me, but tea bags. Yeah, stock counts were okay, because it was, if you think, in an Argos store, depending on the size, there's at least, just in your field of vision, a couple thousand items. That there must have been, like, everything must have, I don't know, there at least like 20 to 30,000 items in a Argos store at any one time, depending on the size. And everything had to be counted. So it was like 6 to 8 people doing it full time for about 2 to 3 weeks. So it was fun. And you didn't have to talk to customers. That was the best bit about it. I was so confused after my class. I was making my dinner and something isn't right. Yeah. Remember that other managers used to drink a bottle of wine each, then count. Oh god, that would have made it worse for us. I locked myself in the kitchen at one point. I had the keys. Got it. Drunk counting does not sound fun. Okay, so you may have noticed on the chat that there you get like a little crown now. It's a community thing. I'll just do the drop down, and you get XP now. I don't know what you could use that XP for, but the more you comment, the higher your XP is. So 4 of you have commented so far, so thank you. I know there's more than that watching. Just drop a 1 in the chat if you're here but don't really want to chat today. That'd be nice to just get a 1 in the chat. And yeah, I haven't read too much about it. I don't know what you can spend. Yeah, weird crowns, but like, you can't. There's the more. Hi Pama. Hi Sorceress. Does the more we comment give higher EXP? Maybe. No. Well, it should do. Maybe if you don't spam. I don't know. So, let me show you. I've got 2 things to show you. First of all, I'll show you my tattoo. I got my tattoo yesterday. And then I got a very exciting arrival today. Which you'll like to see, and then we'll get cracking with the Omar's here. Hi Omar. We'll get cracking with what we're actually doing. So first of all, tattoo. So yesterday, this is what happened. Magnolia on the bingo wing, like I said I was gonna. So I was expecting this to really hurt. Probably give it a 2. There was some spicy bits, but I'd give it a 2. And then we got some snapdragons here. Remember that bit was obviously had no tattoo in it. So we got snapdragons there. And then we got, you can see like another little one there. Like that's like foxgloves. And then we got like the stick going down. And then we sort of touched up other bits. So you can see bits are a bit redder than the rest. We definitely touched up my wrist, which felt like she was slashing it with a butter knife. We touched up, you know, the knobble, the wrist knobble. Oh, I touched it. We touched up that, so it's a bit darker now. And there was a piece here on this leaf that had come away where I wore my watch. That got touched up. So loads of, like, you can see where like some lines, you can't really see actually on camera. Some lines are a bit darker than others, just where they've been done. But yeah, oh, and we also redid the elbow. It looks a bit grey just because I can't get the ink out of the skin. I'm like not scrubbing it. But we did some elbow stuff because right on the end, as it was healing, I kept resting my elbow and I knocked all the ink out. So we might even have to go over this again. But yeah, so quite a lot done. It's going to be nice when we spoke about doing my hand next time, and also start to fill in all the gaps. And rather than just doing a solid grey, we think we're going to do a bit of a gradient around it. So yeah. Don't forget to comment in the Patreon video, not the most recent, but I haven't caught up, but the one where you talked about the business. I love that. Oh, I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, you are a bit of a lurker these days, Omar, but it's nice to have you about. Not entirely sure, haven't decided, just saving a chunk at the moment, then treating myself. Good for you. Did you hear about that shooting in Ireland? No, I didn't know. Hi Darlene, how's it going? So we've got a poll on at the moment. It says, have you ever run a 10k? So far, 86% of you are saying heck no, and 14% are saying why yes. So if you have run a 10k, I want to know your experience. Mine's coming on Sunday. I am deliriously bricking it, obviously. Well, we all know Chlorine's on holiday, so I hope her family is all good. I'm going to show you this real quick. So, had a bit of a delivery today. Look what's arrived. So I'm going to show you this. This is the first one. So we're inspecting this one. We do have to do a stream where we inspect all of them, which is going to be fun for you all. But here it is. So I think it's turned out really nice. I think whoever said it should be orange, was it you, Daniel? So we've got the budget with Ira on the back. And I think it was right to do the light blue around it rather than dark blue or the orange. And then when you open it up, that's punchy, isn't it? That's punchy. I'm really glad we went with this print, with this, because people can use this for their bills and stuff, because it's like electric and stuff like that. It's not necessarily back to school, but it does go with the back to school collection. So we've got a ton of these in stock now. They're obviously not on the Etsy store yet, because we still need to do... What do we need to do? Oh, we need to do the dashboard and the challenge. We've done the booklets, haven't we? We do dashboard and the challenge. Was it you who said orange would be better? Why am I not surprised? So yeah, we need to do dashboard, challenge. And I think once we've done those, we are good to start filming, and then we can release it. So what did we say was the date that we release it? Oh yeah, are you peeping? Look, quite a bit of advent calendar's been wrapped already. We said that a date, but I know Chlorine said a date, but we might be ready mid-month, or we might want to do a double launch for July. No, we've already released July, August, but in July, and that makes sense because it's my birthday month. I don't know why I like it. Okay, right, let me show you what I've done with this pink shirt. So, this is where we're at so far. So, the stuff that we did last week has been now coloured in. And then I added the last names off those sheets. So that's 4 A4 sheets there. We still got quite a lot of real estate there. But what I'm hoping to do tonight is the outlines for some of these. So these are the last ones that were on the Patreon video and on the video on Budget with Ira. Oh, we might have said mid-June. I don't think we're going to be ready for mid-June. Hi, Benny. Thanks, darling. That's really kind. So, I think we should get started with this. So now that more people are here, again, I need to know, what did you have for your tea? It's very important that I know. Daniel's being very healthy, and James is not. Hi, Citally. It's been a while since you've been here. It's nice to see you again. Baked potatoes, cheese salad. Cheese salad? Oh, baked potatoes with cheese and salad. Or was it a cheese salad? Because they are two different things. To be honest, maybe end of June. I think Americans go back in either, then people in the UK would be good for them. Well, as long as it's like ready for September, I think would be alright. But we've never done. See, we've already got a Samantha there, so I'm not going to add that Samantha. We've never done a double launch ever. Is there a gap somewhere that I needed to fill? This is getting harder and harder to do. Oh, okay. Had a really interesting weekend. We went on a night out with one of my friends who's the same age, had a mini stroke. No! Jeez, that's terrifying. Macaroni and cheese with hot sauce. Burgers, nice. Oh, that's nice to hear, Citally. Well, nice that you're back to routine. Okay, let's add Ray. So, if you haven't been here for a while, this is what we're currently doing for my 10k. So, I am very exceptionally lucky in that I don't have anybody in my life who has or has had cancer that is really, really close to me. Yet I still want to do the run, but there's a lot of people that can't run or are not able to run in the race that I am. So I said, would you like me to run in the honour of one of the people you care about? And as you can clearly see, a lot of you jumped at it. So we're just trying to add their names to the back of my shirt really quickly. So the names that I've printed out, I'm going to try and like finish them off tomorrow. And when we go live tomorrow, because yes, we will be live tomorrow, when we go live tomorrow, what I'd like to do is take sort of requests. So just have a chat with you and a chill with you, and then sort of as people say, oh, I want this name, I'll literally pop it in. And, you know, if I do anything again for Cancer Research UK, I'll use this shirt again. But I am a bit worried because I'll be sweating into this a lot. So I don't know how Sharpie reacts to sweat. I know it's alcohol, so it shouldn't do too much. But if it, like, runs, then we might have to throw this out. But I will let you know. So guys, I have a question. When I go to Canada in August, all right, brag, we're looking at either doing a mini trip to Vegas, Vancouver or Guadalajara. What's your question? I commented on your recent Patreon and noticed that there was someone commented that possibly shouldn't. Ooh. What was the video? Nana Noodles, and I'll check it now. Typically, like, the posts we have are only available to patrons. However, I think I keep all of the posts to paid members only. I'll have a quick look if you tell me which video they commented on. Leslie's there. Oh, which one do you go? I mean, I can only tell you where I've been, and obviously we know I've been to Vegas. Not bragging or anything, but I've really enjoyed Vegas. If you like a drink and you like to spend a lot of money, Vegas is wicked. Hi Alessi, how's it going? I am biased as someone whose mum's from Guadalajara, but I'd go there. I mean, I'd want to experience something new. Well, do that then. If you've been to those places before, then go where you haven't gone. I always find, like, and I've done it a couple times now. You have a wicked holiday, so you go back there and it's never the same. And if you go back too soon, it's just nowhere near as good. And I like going places I've never been before. So I've been on so many holidays that I'd like to do again. But like you got to wait so that you're not like chasing the same holiday. Do you know what I mean? Because you know, like if you go on a long holiday, towards the end of it, you're like, oh, I'd like to go home now. I want my creature comforts. So if you, what's it called? I'm lost in this E. So like when you go the second time, that I want to go home now happens a lot sooner. I think it's the one that you upload, Don't Trust Ira, last month's Patreon. Oh yeah, was that where someone said, oh, I think you uploaded this by accident. And I was like, no, it's not an accident. Was it that comment? Oh, so that would have been the other day. Let's have a look. And I'll read it out to you. If it's someone being a dickhead, we will check. So studio.youtube.com. I will totally have a look. Oh. Who's Tom? Okay, right, let's find this guy. We want to report. No, I can't report user. Hide user from my channel. Blocked. So if I refresh. Bin. Gone. Yeah, it was just someone being. I think that a lot of the time, people that are very anti-LGBT or anti. Thanks, Alessi. A lot of people that are anti-LGBT and anti-trans and anti. Just basically people that are on the wrong side of history, right? Their search history, you'd be alarmed at because something has brought that person to my channel. They've sat through a 30-minute video and yeah, just it wasn't particularly vile, but it's obviously just dumb stuff. I'm out of the world now doing gym stuff and park walks and everything. Reckon about 6 to 8 months on full recovery. Nice! Weirdly enough, whoever did it didn't show up on mine. Yeah. But yeah, I think it's just one of those things where people are particularly hateful. Their internet search history is just looking for things to be offended on. But as far as I'm concerned, trans people and gay people and everyone that is othered is not a political issue. It's a human rights situation. And if you're on the wrong side of history, can't wait till you die, fucker. Sorry to say, but we're never going to change these people's minds. But one day they will die. And I know that's probably ugly. And I know I might be talking about people in your family when I say that, but I'm never going to change their mind. You know, we look back at things that used to be so absolutely abundantly fine to do back in the day, such as slavery. It was so normal. Segregation, like horrendous things. The caste system, like there's so many ugly, horrendous things. And we look back at that as, oh my God, and these people never change their minds. You just have to wait for them to die. On a lighter note, right, exactly. They obviously didn't care, or maybe they didn't really listen. I didn't listen. I don't know. But also, the concept of Trump getting a third term, like in America, you guys worried about that? That he'll just rewrite Constitution. Because, like, I would be nervous about that. Because if he can do that, what stops him from doing a Putin? And just being in power forever. Good, you can see. But they're blocked. They won't be back. I mean, like, every president has a lot of political power, don't they? But, like, rewriting the Constitution... Also, I was thinking today about how can I sort of do a little video or something about this, but like I was just like about my actual 10k, and I don't know how I'd be able to do that, like practically, because I'd like to share it with you because we kind of got there together. Do you know what I mean? But I was just like I'm like at the end of my training block now, so this week is like the easiest week in the world. So I've done a easy conversational pace 5k and an easy conversational pace 3k, and I got one more 3k. But even on my 3k today, I'm like, I want to concentrate on running. I don't want to like film anything. I was just thinking about how can I actually do this. I don't think I can. I think I'm just going to have it as something for me. Does that make sense? I was in a taxi yesterday, and as soon as the guy asked what I studied, and I said the world politics, he went into full rant how amazing Trump is. Wow. Even people who voted for him aren't like chill with him anymore. But like, as I said, we won't change their minds. So yeah, I don't know how to do anything content-wise. I think what I'll do next week is just talk about how it went. Are you guys even interested? I keep on talking about it all the time. I keep on talking about it. I don't even know if it's even interesting anymore. Obviously, it's like the biggest thing in my life right now. Study philosophy and politics, so yeah, when they asked if I enjoyed it, I was like, yes, until people asked me about Trump, and boom, straight onto how amazing he is. God. I'm sorry I had to sit through that. But I suppose it's really important to understand what the other side of the aisle feels like. Get a photo with the medal. Oh yeah, there'll be photos and stuff. Of course there will. And there's no, you know, I gotta show you what this t-shirt looks like on. I think this t-shirt's gonna be tight. I think I'm gonna feel awkward all day. I should have got it in a bigger size. Taxi. Never get taxis, but I was going for an interview and thankfully it was super early. I realised I forgot my passport and things, so I better just get... Yeah, exactly. We are ripping through these names today. Yeah, how did the interview go? You know what? I am so bored of doing this shirt. I didn't think I'd get so many people wanting to put a name on it. But it's nice to take a break from doing the collection. Pretty good, I think. Should hear back tomorrow, just for 3 months. That would be what I get over the summer. Oh, that'd be good. Hand pocket money. If you do get it, yes. Joe. I know there is a Joe already. Well, we've just got 2 Joes. It's a popular loved one. So my jobs tomorrow are quite vast. I pretty much had 2 days off in a row, so now I need to work solidly, like all the way through the weekend, which I'm not over the moon about, but I don't have a run tomorrow or anything distracting me, so I think I'll get on it tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm packing Patreon as well. That's going to be super fun. Maybe I'd do that on Instagram. Oh no, I need to concentrate. Last time I made mistakes. I film it for the patrons though. Of course. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad you... yeah, I mean, it's important to me to do it. It is. And I'm glad we are doing this together as well. I have an Auntie Anne. Let's do Auntie Anne right in the middle. I didn't want anybody to think that, I don't know, just anything negative about it, because it's very easy to upset people. Like, maybe like profiting off of it, because I kind of am, because I'm earning money on this stream. Not anything significant, but you know, it's part of the picture. Oh, Auntie's spelt differently, but this is how they spelt it. I'd spell Auntie with an IE. But yeah, I am definitely bricking it. Can you even see good? Oh, I'm glad. I feel my friend Annie is haunting Richard Franks, giving him ideas for his mum character. I can picture her roaring David at the poor husband, not a friend called Tracy. Ah, I'm over the moon. You're honouring my dad. It is my honour. I don't think you're profiteering. No, not much, but technically I am. If you decide to do it again next year, send me the list of the name and I'll cut them on HTV and send them to you and iron on. Yeah, we could do that. That would be better, honestly. New stream next year, ironing with Ira. Right? Oh no, that would be a nightmare. That would be a nightmare. I would burn myself. Come on, Saskia. Where do you want to go? Ugh. Oh, you want to go here? Okay. Claire's here. Saying hey flop. Yesterday I spent the day with Claire. And she's nothing but rude to me. So personalised, it's perfect. I don't know who Richard Franks is. Who's Richard Franks? Claire, you know, it was only like a month ago that I removed every single video I've had up to about a month ago said you could get 10% off your Etsy store, which you closed about a year and a half ago. I'm like concise. If anything, I'm concise, right? And accurate. I give you all the accurate numbers. You know what we need to do together is I need to sort out my, like, you know, my like links and stuff. We should probably do that together on a stream because that's a job I don't want to do. So like, you know, like you can have on YouTube upload defaults. So you just changed like the front part of it, but you know, it has all the links to like all the other channels and all of that stuff. So it's got loads of like old information on there. And also I got like a load more runs and walks and stuff planned. So like I'm not gonna talk about it much anymore because I feel like I've bored you all with this. But like I'm doing stuff for Alzheimer's research and for like loads of other stuff. And like some of you might want to do that. So I need to like update that. You all like Diet Coke? I am a Pepsi Max girly, but tonight I am on the 7-Up Zero and the water. Right, we are starting to run out of space now. And we've got 15 minutes left. So I need to get through this second page at least. There, someone will go there. Yeah, I know. Oh, you are cute. But yeah, there's like loads of other like runs and races. I know I'm doing something for Alzheimer's Society in July. And I know, I'm doing something for Bernardo's, which if you're in America, that is like a children's charity, like poorly children. I'm doing that this year. And I'm doing something for Cancer Research UK again in August. But it's like a walk. I feel like they've had a lot of money out of us already. And yeah, that I've got quite a lot coming up. But like a lot of the races that I've decided to do on, like, I can run for different charities. If there's any charities that you'd like me to run for, let me know. And I can definitely set up just giving pages, because like there's not, like, I know for this one I was like, I want to raise £1,000, and I'm so glad we're so close to it. But I'm not going to put any pressure on myself or on you, was probably the better way to put it, for the next ones, because that's not why I'm running it. I'm running it so that, all right, let's be real, right? Let's be real. Let me just tell you, right? So the reason why I'm doing these runs is because there's a real legitimate possibility that after this run on Sunday, I never run ever again for the rest of my life. So that's why I've booked one every month, because now I'm fucked, innit? I have to do it. So yeah. That's I have to trick myself. Like I paid for it all with that £150 I won, and if I don't continue training and doing these races, then I've lost £150 right out of my purse. How much are we on? We're on like 700 and something, I think. Like, it's going really well. What a nice name. Yeah, doing the memory walk in Poole for Alzheimer's with Jake's little brother. Who wants to do the memory walk in Poole with me and Jake's little brother? I'd walk with you. It's like along the Jurassic coast. We might see a dinosaur. They give you a horrendous orange t-shirt, I think. It's in July, like the 12th or something, or the 22nd or something. Is Claire going to run with me? No, but me and Claire have got a 10k booked in July together. In July, we're doing an inflatable one. And obviously, we all know Claire, right? Fully prepared. She'll be running a full 10k. Cold. No training. No stretching. We'll be doing a cold 10k. And then jumping on loads of inflatable obstacle courses. Claire's got this. I would not be doing that. I'd be training right now for it. But you like ginger ale? Ginger ale's good. Speaking of losing money, did you see poor Iris lost a purse of money in it? Did she? I didn't see that. Do you know what we need to do, James? Next week, we need to send her a care package to replace the envelopes that she lost. She could probably make them herself. Should we do that? We're pushing back the designing and finishing up this collection like quite a lot, but maybe we send her a little care package and maybe we'll put like strings on all the envelopes so she can wear them around her. You know, like what you had to do with your gloves when you were little. She made her own vellum ones. Or we can make her some vellum ones. Or we could just send her a nice collection. We can make vellum ones. I've got vellum stuff. Yeah, Claire's got this. Claire says easy peasy. She said easy peasy. So by the time we get to the end of this, so tomorrow's live, we're going to be just writing them on. So as people want me to put some, look how I look tan under this light, but like you see me here, don't you? Should I go get a spray tan? I can't get a spray tan while my tattoo is fresh, but like, oh, I want to be tan so much. Can you see this? Yes, you can. It is a horrible feeling when you lose your purse. I don't think I've ever lost my purse or my phone or anything like that. You'll have a Red Bull that morning. Yeah, the caffeine's a great idea for you, Claire. We could send her the next collection. Send her summertime, or we could send her the next one, but then you'd see that too early if I did. Right, I need someone to do a bit of recon for me. Right? Who's going to do it for me? I need a Instagram DM from one of you, and I need you to tell me what categories were on the envelopes of the purse that she lost. Yeah, and then what we'll do next Tuesday is we'll make them. And we'll pick from the back catalogue of everything that we got, and we'll send them to her. That's such a good idea. We are evil geniuses, you guys. I bet you 1,000,000% someone is watching this stream who has a budgeting shop, and they're going to just sneak in and do that really nice thing before us. But if they do it, we will know that they stole that idea off us, because trademark, copyright, we thought of that. I would wait till after the run for a spray tan. Don't want people to think you pooed yourself. I mean, I'll probably poo myself anyway, honestly. I always feel like I'm going to shit myself on a run. I really do. I should defo have realised what the ask was before I said I would, haha, but I would have to now. So yeah, I need to know. So yeah, you all have to go and watch all her videos. Like, honestly, we can't completely trust James. After all, Irish. So multiple sources that I can cite would be very useful to me. Okay, Angie is on there. Infinity, well, we can do Infinity for sure. I think she had the old Infinity, so she might have to get the upgrade. Iris is Irish without the H. Very true. And Ira, in capitals. You know, whenever people type in my name, it always autocorrects to that. It always looks like people are shouting my name, but it actually just autocorrects to IRA. Right, come on, Raymond. As my mum would say, get into gear. It was my mum's birthday yesterday as well. One's in the chat for my mum's birthday. What would be really nice, Omar, is if you tell all of her chat when it is, so they all show up and can watch her. That would be really good for me. I don't think she does Infinity at the moment. She's doing the primary challenge for spending. Well, we'll have to send her primary challenge as well then. Oh, she got bored of Infinity. Let's do it. Look at Nana Noodles keeping that #1 crown. You love to see it. Omar, I think it's one of the smartest ideas you've ever had, and I fully support you with your idea. I would never suggest such a thing. So would it be nice if like a load of crafty girlies showed up and were like, come on Claire, you can do it. I believe in you. Love to see the ones in chat. The music has gone. Are we dropping frames? No. There it is. Just check. She still has the primary challenge as it's in a different binder. Got it. You've got all the categories. Daniel, DM them over and I'll cut them out. I think, Daniel, am I correct? She has a binder with all of her family in it that has like Albus, Dumbledore, Hermione and stuff like that. In it, I think it's that font 7. Is that correct? Because if she likes that font, we can do that font. We'll cut it out on white. And then we'll make her, and we'll send her a nice binder. It's not going to exactly be a purse, but we can pick up the binder, we can pick out all the envelopes, and we can do like a nice care package for her. How long we got? Okay, we've got 1 minute till this stream ends. And we have done 2 full pages. There's only 3 names to add. So I will do that off camera and I will say goodbye to you in a sec. Or should we do these last 3 names? Can I have a 2 in the chat if we end it now? Or a 3 in the chat if we are going to do those last 3 names? Errol themed. Oh, no, we don't have any of those. I sent her an Errol envelope, didn't I? Because it was from the Halloween box. Oh, are we doing the last 3 names? You made it to number 1. Nana Noodles, you're going to let that happen? Right in front of your salad. She uses font 1, white. Oh, yeah. However, household is black and a font you no longer do. So I suggest doing font 1, white for all. Okay. Okay. Let's do that. Font 1? I thought she liked font 7. Right. It's 4 names. Might as well finish if we worked hard. No point doing a half drop. Do you know what, Omar? You are right. You did work hard this stream. Let's honour Sue. Sorceress? Well, I'm glad we're doing it if we've got your dad's name on there. Did we get any 2s in the chats? Because I will block you. Okay, so we've got a legitimate choice. So get thinking about what. Daniel, have you got the categories typed up? Could you just dump them in the chat just so that I can see what they are? Just so that we can start having a think about what envelopes we're going to do for each one. Oh, Daniel's got the crown. Nana's got it back. Brandon, well, look who we're doing right now. Brandon's going to be quite close to my bum, actually. Lucky Brandon. That's quite a prized area. Groceries, household, fuel, nails, spending, bank. Okay. Okay, right. What do we do? So groceries. What are good groceries envelopes? Maybe the watermelon one in the latest summertime collection. Or we could have... Oh, there's so much choice. Nails. Nails? I don't know. Nails. Don't know. Oh, I don't know. Now I'm lost. We'll have to have a good think. James, you're back down to 3. Flop. I should put Linkin Park on. Prepare for battle. The more you comment, the more you XP. Absolutely. The ones she had were pink, so maybe the January. Last year, January. Because January this year was Winter Wishes. So I don't know. Fuel. Goodness me, what do we do for fuel? Fuel? I'd be tempted to do like a teal with it. How about one of these for fuel? Because it's power. You guys are so smart. I think what we'll have to do is go category by category. And I'll bring out some options. How does that sound? The pink paisley one she's had before. Okay, so if she's had that, it's like time for a spruce up and a change, don't you think? Why is there no point you voting in the poll? You could put heck no, and there's 2 people that do the 10k in a chair. Well, they do the 5k in a chair. At my 5k. But I've seen people do marathons in chairs, babes. Okay, 2 more names after this. So, if you have a name of someone that you'd like to be submitted onto the shirt and they aren't on there already, make sure you are joining me on the live tomorrow, because we will be finishing up this shirt and sending our lovely Iris a care package because she's a donut. Nana Noodles 175 EXP. There is a never say never with marathoning, any sort of run. Never say never. I will be 40 this year, and I'm just about to do my first. Well, it's not my first 10k. I have run 10ks. They're just none of them have been with a medal at the end. Alessi, that's fine. Turn up tomorrow and we will get your name on there. And then, I don't know if you get a medal at the end of this one. You probably do. But I will be wearing that medal in probably every video for the next 2 months. Just so that you know. I am fit and healthy and sprightly. And run the world's slowest 10k. Because this is what's in my head right now. I know I'm going to do it. Just how much will it hurt? I'm the type of nervous that you're nervous about going to the dentist. Like, I know I'm going. I know it's going to happen, but how much will it hurt? Right, last name going on, and then we get the nearly last reveal. Oh no, Chlorine can't be around tonight. Oh, I won't chafe because I have those like long underwear. and long shorts as well. So like I'm double guarded. It's nipple chafing that I worry about, but I will be wearing my plasters because this will likely be a tight shirt. Okay, last two letters, and then we will say our goodbyes to each other. Did you message them to me, Daniel? I'm literally acting like you're my PA. So did you send them to me? Can we circle back to that conversation? That task? Okay. Looking good. How ruining to ban me. I'm very disappointed. Not mad, just disappointed. I would never ban you. I would never ever ban you. James, never. I would never do such a thing. Never. Oh, you did. Thank you very much. Right, so this is where we're at now. So tomorrow I'll colour all of those names in, and this is what the t-shirt looks like. So there's still room for more names. Looks good, right? Yeah, we done good work tonight. Really good work. Well done, us. You really put a shift in this evening. Yeah, I bought plasters for the nips the other day. So I have nip plasters. So there's like the long ones, like normal plasters, which will rip out hair. But there's also like round circle ones. I think they're for like warts or corns or something. And I'm like, I might be able to get away with that without it like taking any hair with it. But you can get like it looks like a deodorant. It's like a balm, like anti-chafing balm. So yeah, we done good. It is looking good, isn't it? So there is a link at the top for the summertime collection if you haven't treated yourself to that yet. Enjoyed this shift. Yeah, we will sleep well tonight after all that work. So let's talk about what's going on this week. So a video came out. Oh, it was today, wasn't it? What was today's video? Wednesday. What did we do today? We had checking. Oh, we had a cash stuffing. Oh, I think it was a cash consolidation. I think that's what we did. And I was like, boo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, nice comments. I'll respond to them. Tomorrow we will be as the liquid talc. Oh, really? That seems like it would be drying. I've got a good system. I'm not going to try anything new. So tomorrow we're going to go live again. We're going to finish up this bad boy. Then Friday, nothing. Saturday. Oh, also tomorrow during the day I'm packing Patreon. So I've got my list. And like loads of stuff planned. I will be filming that and I'll probably share with patrons on Monday how the race went and maybe chuck some photos in and stuff like that. And then Saturday you have a video, it's a cash stuffing. Sunday is the big race. Make sure you send me loads of messages wishing me luck. And then I'll see you back here again on Tuesday. And on Tuesday, we're back to designing. Back on it. Yeah, and that's that. So unless there are any questions, any comments or any concerns, I will be off because it is time to go to Betty Buys. Good night, Ira, and everyone. Off to watch the cash stuffing videos now. As you should. I think it was a consolidation. Was it? No, it's June's budget. It's June's budget. It's June's budget. All right. Right. Oh, we all thinking. I'm going.